That's the great thing about pancakes. You really can just be a bit more, you don't have to be so precise.
No.
Because at the end of the day, it's not rising, it's not a cake.
It's about the consistency, really, of the batter, isn't it?
Well, let's put our frying pans on the heat, first of all, to get those nice and warm.
Just for those cute viewers who might be concerned, I have rice flour being gluten-free, so these are gluten-free for me, which is fantastic.
Okay, now the worst thing that can happen when you're making pancakes is that they stick to the bottom of the pan. So to stop that, you can use oil, you can use those little sprays as well, low calorie. But I think good old-fashioned butter's nice. So you don't want too much, just put that into the pan there.
Can I borrow your knife?
Of course you can, darling. Just a little bit, because you don't want it too greasy. And you can always add, but you can't take away with cooking, remember?
That's true. You've been watching Delia, haven't you?
My mum always tells me that. Right, okay, so that's cooking away nice. Oh, yours is nice and sizzling. I love sizzling butter. I love it. Okay, mine's just sort of looking a bit sorry for itself.
Okay, what do we need to do while that's happening?
Now we need to get on with actually making the batter mix.
Okay.
So, make sure you sieve your flour. You don't have to worry too much about getting air in it because obviously it's not rising, but you don't want any lumps in there, do you? Some horrible lumpy bumps. So pour your flour in there.
You can actually, to add air, you can actually, I've seen this, I can't remember who it was, could be Hugh Fernley Titchmarsh. He actually drops his flour in from a high height because that adds more air on the way down.
Or you could just use a big sieve and actually sieve it straight into the bowl, which would be quite good.
You could do it properly, like you've done.
Okay, so we've got the flour in there, nice and easy. Plain flour is all you need. Don't need self-raising. As I say, it's not going to rise.
Or rice if you're gluten-free.
Rice if you're gluten-free. And then an egg, one nice egg. I love cracking eggs. Is that quite well?
Okay, right.
Okay, crack your egg. Woo. Oh, I can hear it sizzling.
One hand, and no shell.
Done.
How fantastic!
Break the yolk into the egg white. Mix that a little bit there. Then apparently the best way to do it, to stop it getting really messy, although I sometimes like getting messy when I'm cooking, is just to make a well in the middle. So you get like that, and then there we are, just do that. So you've got a little bit of a, can you see there?
Bit of a well.
Bit of a well. And then we're going to pop the egg into the well.
Ready.
Like that.
Here we go.
Fabulous.
There
we are. Can we see?
Okay.
Right. Okay, and then mix it. Really get all your anger and frustration out, particularly perhaps if you're cooking pancakes for the children and they're running around and driving you a bit crazy.
Well, mine's going like
the frustration out.
I'm getting a bit of bread dough here.
That's all right. You need to add some milk for that. Yeah. And the best milk I found to use is whole milk because it's more creamy, isn't it? So pancakes are essentially a dessert. So if you want a nice creamy pancake, or you could use cream even if you want to go really all out and do luxury.
Could you? Would that still work?
I think you could. Yeah.
Okay.
You just need it for the it's got have quite like a fatty consistency then, won't it?
And this is a good time to get the lumps out as well, isn't it? Really, if you have got any lumps.
And as well, you can play around with it. If you realise that you had too much milk and it's too runny, add more flour. If you need it to be more runny, add more milk. It's quite simple, really.
Okay.
I like my pancakes quite thick as well.
This is the bit where you really need to.
Yeah, I've not got very good wrist power.
And you need
strong wrist.
You need to not be too thick, don't you? It should be.
Should be runny.
It should still be a little bit runny. So I'm just. Let's just see if I can show. There you go. Do it for camera. It's a lot more difficult. It hurts
my wrist a lot more than I've realised. And of course, if you're making big quantities, you could always use an electric whisk or something to get it really smooth.
And that's kind of the consistency that you want, isn't it?
Yeah,
kind of
nice
like still together, a bit like a bit like loose wallpaper paste, I guess, but without the lumps.
Yeah, and I'm just going to make sure that I'm going to add a tiny bit more butter to mine because I haven't added enough to fill the hole.
Now you do need a hot pan for this, don't you?
Yeah. The hotter the better, I think, because then it cooks immediately as it touches rather than.
La 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 la. See, this is good. It's good to get the kids involved with the mixing as well, isn't it? Because
it's hurting my arm.
That's the boring bit, anyway, isn't it? So you can get that. Get somebody else to help you with that.
And also a pinch of salt as well is really good, which we put in with the flour.
Do you need sugar in it, or is the sugar's for the top, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You can really tailor it with whatever you want.
Okay.
So there we are.
Jolly good.
Some people like them quite runny, some people like them thicker, just own preference.
I might make mine just a little bit thinner, actually. Ooh,
okay.
Let's just throw it over myself as well, why not?
There, mine's, I think I quite want a thick one, I think.
Okay, should we start cooking?
Okay, so make sure the butter is fully all around the pan so it's not going to stick anywhere. And it's all, there we are. Oh, look at that, all shining in the light, that's lovely. Okay.
Okay.
And then,
so it's just enough mixture to coat the bottom of the pan, really, isn't it? So you don't want too much.
Although I want quite a thick pancake.
Otherwise you'll end up with Stodge City.
Oh, I like Stodge City though.
And then, I've got this far too thick, I think.
Have you?
Lost the fork now as well.
I think I've put too much butter in now as well.
Let's just put some more in. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Look, it's kind of...
Oh, I think you've got a bit too much butter as well.
Hang on.
We've been a bit generous. Right, I'm just going to leave that on there.
Let's just fill the whole pan
Are you just going to go for the whole big pancake?
I'm going to end up with something that looks like a pancake at the end of it.
Right.
I've got 3 different
And
bits
what do you
now.
like as your filling for pancakes then? Because everybody's got maple syrup, or the traditional is the lemon and sugar.
Yeah,
I like Nutella, I like some chocolate.
Just sugar, I think, for me is absolutely fine.
Yeah?
Covered myself
Not even
in
lemon
batter.
juice? Do you not like lemon juice?
No, lemon juice is not a great thing for me. I don't know why. I'm more into sweety flavours than savoury flavours. Right, so...
Mine's not even moving. I need to let mine cook a little bit more.
Right, here we go then.
Oh, look, you're going to go...
No. You have to wait. You have to... I don't know if you can see the surface. If you can come in on the surface, you have to wait for this to heat up enough. And I know mine looks a bit rough
Mine's
on top.
so buttery.
But you have to wait for little, like little volcanoes on the top to start bubbling. Can you see there's in 1 or 2 patches there? So I know that's some of the butter. As that continues to cook,
I'm going to drain
you
some more
start
butter
seeing.
off.
You've got little volcanoes on yours.
I was just draining the butter off. You really shouldn't do that, but it's only because mine's so buttery. Yeah, but mine's not moving. Yours has come away from the pan. Mine's... Oh, there we are. She's the knife.
Remember, I got a
loosen
brand.
it.
I did get... Oh, look, mine's
You did get a new pan, bless him, especially for today.
Not sure if that's going to go up in one, is it? Oh, dear.
And you can always do savoury pancakes as well. It doesn't all have to be sweet, because there's no sugar in this. So you can always fill them with cheese and ham and things like that.
Look, I've got a great big... I'm going to have to go for... Yeah, I know.
There we are. Oh.
It's not good, right. Who's going to flip first?
You go first. Oh, goodness, yours is broken. You go first.
Yeah, I know, that's good, isn't it? Right, ready? Oh, it's broken in 2. Can I just take away the bit that's broken?
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing to do, then I'll just flip it on its own. I'm cheating, I know, but I'll discard.
It's a nice thick pancake, that
just
one.
forget that bit ever happened. So I've got 3/4. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. It's going high.
I'm a bit scared.
It's going high.
Well done!
Look at that.
Okay.
Got it in 1. And that's looking quite good, actually, isn't it?
Right, I'll do mine, and I'm not going to make it. No, it won't. See, mine won't come off the pan.
It's all in the wrist action.
I obviously haven't got as good wrist action as you, Derek.
That's it.
Oh, I do it at home all the time, and I can't do it because I'm on TV. How annoying.
And mine weighs about half a tonne at the moment.
Yeah, yours is a lot thicker than mine.
Yeah, mine might be because mine's gluten-free.
Oh, mine won't turn.
Do you want me to
yeah, you can have a go. I don't understand why, because normally I'm actually quite good at tossing my pancakes.
It's stuck to the pan, that's why.
I think I've used a really old pan. This was an old pan that was lying around our kitchen. I don't think that was a good idea. Oh, do you know what?
Right, stand back.
Whoa!
Whoa! I sort of got it.
Yeah. All you need to do is turn it over so it cooks the other side.
Oh, have I done that the right way? Is that the...
Yeah, you have done it the right way.
There you go, part 2.
I think we'll just leave, and as long as it tastes nice. Oh, how annoying. There was me telling you how to do it, and mine turns out the worst. Isn't that typical?
And I've just made a hole in there, I'm sorry. It's sabotage, really.
Okay. Oh, yours is...
Mine's is now burning.
I don't think mine's hot enough. I'm blaming it on anything.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think I'll leave it at that, actually.
Yours looks enough. Mine isn't even... I don't think mine's hot enough, honestly.
That doesn't look cooked. That so doesn't look cooked. Mind you, most things on telly aren't, actually, are they? When they make them on telly, I might just try another quick one.
Oh, are you going to make another one?
Just a very, very small one that's perfectly round.
Can I turn this up? Is this on the hottest?
I'm just going to put as much as I can in the middle there.
Oh, that's not... See, I like it when it sizzles.
Well, I've got a slightly bigger heat thing. I'm not going to say that word. A heat source.
You've got a slightly bigger hob, were you going to say?
No, because these aren't rings, are they? There's kind of plates, aren't they? And I'll toss that again.
Innuendos that you could do with this show.
Right. In the meantime, I might just.
Oh, I'm just going to eat mine.
Got nothing.
Sod it.
Nothing.
Oh, can I say that on TV?
Apologies, folks.
Sorry, that's not a swear word, is it? Do you know? Because mine's so buttery, I'm going to have to. This has gone so wrong. I'm going to have to mop it up a little bit.
I might need some sweetness on there. Actually, it's not too bad though.
Oh, yours looks really nice, but mine's nice and golden, I've got to say.
Considering it's gluten-free.
There we are.
Apparently, after our major success, we're now going to look at the recipe card and show you how it should be done.